Beyond time, beyond the stars, a story unfolds, a tale of love, sacrifice, and redemption. This is the journey of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, whose footsteps reshaped the very fabric of existence. Beneath the endless heavens, his light was born, and though darkness sought to consume him, it could never prevail. The night was still, yet the universe itself seemed to hold its breath. In the quiet town of Bethlehem, under a celestial canopy shimmering with divine radiance, a miracle took place. A child was born, not in a palace, but in a humble stable. His cradle was a manger, his lullaby the whispers of angels. His name was Jesus, and with his first breath, hope was rekindled in the hearts of men. In the distant skies, a star burned brighter than all others, guiding wise men from foreign lands to his side. They knelt, offering gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, symbols of his divine mission: a king, a priest, and a sacrifice. His mother, Mary, and earthly father, Joseph, looked upon their son, unaware that he would one day bear the weight of the world's salvation. Years passed, and the boy became a man. The world had yet to know him, yet the heavens did. Standing in the waters of the Jordan River, Jesus faced John the Baptist, ready to take the first step toward his destiny. John hesitated, his voice trembling. "How can I baptize the one who is greater than I?" Jesus placed a reassuring hand upon him. "Let it be so, for now." As the water cascaded over him, the sky erupted with light. A voice, deep and eternal, thundered through the heavens. "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." And thus, his journey began. Jesus walked among the people, his voice like a melody of truth. Crowds gathered, drawn to his words, words that shattered hatred and ignited love. "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Love your enemies, do good to those who hate you." But his message was not spoken alone. It was woven into miracles. The blind opened their eyes to light. The lame stood and walked. A mere touch of his hand cleansed a man covered in leprosy. The people trembled, for they had seen the impossible made real. He stilled tempests with a whisper, turned water into wine, and multiplied loaves and a fish to feed thousands. The earth and skies bent to his will, for he was not bound by their laws. The night was heavy with the weight of impending sorrow. Jesus gathered his disciples for one final meal, the air thick with unspoken truths. He broke the bread, his eyes solemn. "This is my body, broken for you." He lifted the cup, his voice steady, yet filled with sorrow. "This is my blood, poured out for the forgiveness of sins." His disciples exchanged glances, unease creeping into their souls. The unthinkable was near. One among them would betray him, and before the sun would rise, the prophecy would unfold. Betrayed, condemned, crowned with thorns, Jesus bore the cross, its weight heavy, yet lighter than the burden of mankind's sins. The road to Calvary was long, lined with jeering voices, yet his steps never faltered. Nails pierced his hands, his feet. The sky darkened, as if creation itself mourned. From the cross, he looked down, not with anger, but with love. "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." The earth trembled, the heavens wept, and with a final breath, he whispered, "It is finished." It seemed like the end, but it was only the beginning. 3 days of silence, 3 days of mourning. Then, as dawn painted the sky with gold and crimson, something miraculous happened. The stone sealing his tomb had been rolled away. The grave lay empty. Women arrived, their hearts heavy with sorrow, only to find an angel clothed in dazzling light. His voice echoed through eternity. Why do you seek the living among the dead? He is not here. He is risen. And then Jesus appeared, alive, glorious, victorious over death itself. His disciples fell to their knees, overwhelmed by the truth. He had conquered the grave. The light had overcome the darkness. Before he ascended to heaven, Jesus stood before his followers one last time. The mission was not over. It had only just begun. Go, he said, his voice echoing through time, and make disciples of all nations. Teach them all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. And then he rose, lifted into the heavens, disappearing into the stars. But his love, his sacrifice, his message, they remain forever